Dalawa po yung lumalabas sa social media na kami po ay pinapartangan na may kasalanan. Number one, kasalanan namin bakit wini-withdraw namin yung 89.9 billion sa PhilHealth. What can you say about this?
I disagree. I don't think it's your fault po. I disagree. Hindi niya po kasalanan. Yan ang view namin.
Pwede ko po bang malaman para sa kalaman ng lahat ng Pilipino, yung po bang 89.9 billion, meron po ba doon contribution ng mga Filipino na naka-enroll sa PhilHealth? Para maliwanag.
Yes, Mr. Lim Siaco.
The 89.9 billion, Mr. Chair, ay hindi po nanggaling sa direct.
Hindi galing sa contribution.
Opo.
Okay. Yun ay galing sa government subsidy.
Opo.
Okay. So in short, dun sa mga binabayad ng mga member, kahit 5 po doon, intact.
Yes.
Tama po ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. At yun ay nandoon pa rin sa inyo?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Now,
Yes, Mr. Chair.
pwede po bang i-assure nyo yung mga Pilipino na enrolled dyan na wala po silang dapat katakutan dahil yung status or financial status ng PhilHealth ay kaya pa naman? Kasi yun po ang lumalabas sa social media eh.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Kong Akop, Honorable Kong Akop, we can assure the Filipino people that PhilHealth is financially healthy and that we can continue with all of our plans on increasing and enhancing the benefit packages po. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. The other issue is that kasalanan din ng Congress kung bakit zero ang budget ng PhilHealth. What can you say about that?
Again, we disagree po. Like I said in my statement earlier, we go with the wisdom of Congress and hindi niya po kasalanan yan po.
Gusto lang namin malaman kung wala po kayong budget, would it affect the operations of PhilHealth? Hindi po ba ninyo maibibigay yung dapat na maibigay sa mga members ng PhilHealth?
Hindi po, Mr. Chair. Having zero budget will not affect at all, will not hamper the operations of PhilHealth. And like I said earlier, with our plans to increase and enhance the benefit packages, hindi po maapekto po.
Thank you. The other reason why...
Kung ako, just to clarify,
Yeah, please.
hindi naman totally zero budget. Ang
Zero subsidy po.
Subsidy,
Yes.
not zero budget.
I stand
kasi
corrected.
Yes, kasi po, yung budget po ng PhilHealth, nanggagaling po to sa 6 na sources. Tama po ba? Yung unang-una po dyan, galing po yan sa sin tax collection. Number 2, 50% ng income ng government share sa PAGCOR. Tapos another 40% from charity fund like PCSO. Ang ika-4, ito na po, yung premium contributions of members. At ang ika-5, annual appropriation of the DOH. At ika-6 lamang, yung national government subsidy. Tama po ba? So, just to clarify, wala lang po kayong government subsidy. But all the rest, nasa inyo pa rin. Tama po ba?
Tama po, Mr. Chair. I stand corrected.
Okay.
It's zero
So,
subsidy
it's not
po.
zero budget.
Yes.
It's zero government subsidy.
Subsidy.
Okay.
Apologies po. Yes po. Very clear po.
Yes, Congressman Ako.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Some sectors na advocates ng health, what we did, what Congress did, was a violation of the law. Yung Republic Act 11223. Tama po. Why? Because of the provision na no portion of the reserve fund or income thereof shall accrue to the general fund of the national government or to any of its agencies or instrumentalities including government-owned or controlled corporations. Yun po yung basehan nila eh. Attorney Santos, what can you say about this?
Yes, Attorney Santos, you're recognized.
Mr. Chairperson, Honorable Representative Acop, does the question pertain to the 89.9 billion transfer, Mr. Chairperson?
Yeah, yun ang basehan nila. It's against the law raw. Why? Because of this provision. Because of this provision sa Republic Act 11223.
I understand, Mr. Chairperson, Honorable Representative Acop, but before PhilHealth transferred the initial or even the succeeding amount, Mr. Chairperson, Honorable Representative Acop, we were already covered by the positive opinion of the Office of the Government Corporate Counsel. We also have the positive opinion of the GCG regarding such transfer, and we have already consulted the Commission on Audit regarding this. And Mr. Chairperson, Honorable Representative Acop, our actions were based on laws, regulations, Mr. Chairperson. So with that, we are confident that all our actions are in accordance with law, rules, and regulations. Mr. Chairperson, Honorable Representative.
Thank you, Attorney. May I know if the subsidies given by government form part of the reserve fund or the income?
Mr. Chair, Honorable Acop, the subsidy of the national government is treated as premium income, premium from indirect contributors. And closing the books at the end of the year, natatransfer siya sa members' equity. Now, we set up already the reserve fund. And for year 2024, papasok dito siya sa surplus or excess, Mr. Chair.
Was there a part of the government subsidy that formed part of your reserve fund?
Mr. Chair, kung ikakalculate po natin ang ito, yung money from the national government, Mr. Chair, Honorable Acop, ay po pwede natin masabi na that money coming from the national government dito po siya sa surplus or excess, or po pwede rin natin po sasabihin na this dahil doon nga tayo kumuha ng binalik po natin sa national government po.
I am asking this question, siguro mas maintindihan ni Atty. Santos, kasi very specific yung provision of law, no portion of the reserve fund or the income thereof. Very, very specific. Di ba, Attorney? Yes. That is why I'm asking whether yung government subsidy na binibigay ng ating pamahalaan form part of your reserve fund.
Mr. Chair, Honorable Acop, with your indulgence, anyway, may nag-file na sa Supreme Court, diba? So I think let's just wait. May kaso na po eh. So in fact, Honorable Mr. Chair, Honorable Acop, yung last tranche nga, diba, pina-TRO nila. But prior to that, may nag-file na eh. So if it's with your indulgence, antayin na lang natin kasi anyway nandun na.
I agree, Mr. President.
Thank you, sirs.
Thank
But
you.
in any event, I would
Thank
just
you, Mr.
like to answer your manifestation that this committee, we are not bound by the sub judice rule. So even assuming for the sake of argument that there is a case pending before judicial, quasi-judicial, or administrative, still, we can still conduct investigation in aid of legislation, just for the information of
Thank you and noted, Mr.
Your
Chair.
Honor. Yes.